If you are freelance or self-employed, it is important for people wanting to work with you. In this video, I'm sharing with you 5 tips that's just going to help you to achieve exactly that. I think tips number 4 is the most important bit, and I break it down a little bit about that. And tips number 5 might be controversial. If this is your first time here, my name is G. I am a photographer based in Sydney. I'm also one of the official Nikon Australia creators. I make contents about photography to help you along your photography journey. So consider subscribing. Let's get started. The first tip is pretty easy. It is to show up. The easiest way to show up is through social medias. So instead of just posting nice photos and videos, show up, show yourself so that people seeing your contents know who's the person behind that content. Yes, it is great to have beautiful contents on your feed, but people also need to know who the person behind it. Another way to show up is also to attend community events, the places where you think your potential clients would gather and will be. Also, go to the creators event. There's a lot of things happening around the world, especially Sydney. I've got a lot of friends who organize the free gathering where you can meet fellow creators. Having a great network is very important because we can also support each other that way. Also, be genuine when you show up because it is also important to align your online presence and the in-person presence. Now the next tip is to show your expertise. Yes, people know who you are, but they also need to trust you in order to be wanting to work with you. To achieve this, you can talk about the things that you know, the things that you have done, the things that you have achieved and how you achieved that, behind the scenes, if you will. For me personally, I've been doing this photography for the last 20 years, so I am qualified and I can talk about the freelancing stuff, just like what I'm doing now. I can talk about wedding photography, astrophotography, but I won't be qualified to talk about how to install that 100-watt lights in your house because it's very likely your house is going to burn down pretty quick. For you, if you're just starting out, you can document your journey, you can introduce yourself, you can share your story and why you're doing what you're doing. So show your expertise. People need to know you. They need to know what you can do before they can start hiring you and wanting to work with you. The next tips is inspired by working with some creators. So the tips is show up like you are being paid $1 million. When you're starting out, you're very likely going to get paid pretty little, or sometimes you probably will work for free as well. That is okay. What is not okay though is the attitude or the mindset of thinking, I'm not getting paid enough and I'm just going to do whatever I think the client deserves. That is a wrong mindset and wrong attitude, and that's likely not going to land you the next job with the same client. Regardless of how much you're getting paid, you need to put the client into the center of your attention. Put your 110% to this client and help the clients to achieve what they want to achieve with their objectives, which then led me to the tips number 4, which is I think very important, and that is to give value to your client. If you're with your partner right now, I am pretty sure that's because your partner brings something into your life, whether that makes you becoming a better person, whether that's to provide security and provide care for you, or maybe just overall good times. The point here is relationship stays because of the exchange of value. If you are the person who's only taking but never give, then people are not going to want to work with you anymore. Eventually, they're going to leave. And if you only show up, pack up your belongings, and then go home, you are no different in comparison to many other freelancers out there. If that's your attitude, then the market is saturated for you. If a client hires you to shoot photos and videos, you can shoot, get it edited, provide it to them, end of the story. But there's another way that you can enhance that experience. Questions like, what videos do you want, will lead to answers like, we want 2 videos for TikTok and 1 video for YouTube. And you get it done and then deliver it to them. But that might not have much values because that might not be the videos that the clients really need. Instead, they can ask questions like, what is your final objectives with these contents that we're creating? The clients probably come up like, oh, we want to get more leads, which means that you got to think in a way that you create contents that trigger people's or audience curiosity so that they can take action. But if the client wants to have the content to bring awareness to their company, to what they're doing, then the video needs to be informative. It has to have a lot of information about the client and how the clients is differ in their marketplace. Whenever you work with your clients, you definitely want to help your clients to achieve their goals as well. And if you know how to provide this value to your client, not only thinking about your client, but also their client, which is another step ahead, then you already set yourself apart from the majority. The clients will then want to work with you again. And the last tip here might be controversial, but just don't be a dickhead. In other words, be a good person. People hire you for you. Yes, you do the good job in photos and videos, but people hire you for you. People enjoy working with people. Even though there's other options, there's other shooters out there that can shoot better video or photos and probably cheaper than you are very likely gonna be the preference still because of your personality. I know anyone can be dickheads. It's just yin and yang things. It's just human things. But if you are 90% of the time dickhead, I mean, congratulations, because you're self-aware of that, then you probably want to sit down and then reassess yourself so that you can find a way to tweak yourself to be a better person. That is important. Unless if you just want to find jobs within the dickhead community and there's nothing wrong with that, then you're already aligned. So be genuinely good and be good to people. Now, if you do these tips consistently, I can guarantee whoever that has worked with you or will work with you will then want to work with you again and again. Once you're at the level of so many people trust you, you will get referral a lot of times. You can generate more businesses, and therefore the byproduct of that is you're gonna make more money. You know, finding someone who's reliable and trustworthy and have the same vision can bring value. It's hard, it's rare. Those values in one individual is rare. So the market is not saturated. The market will only be saturated for you if you don't have those values. Otherwise, you'll find leads, man. People want to work with you. So I hope this video helps you to move forward in your journey. If you have any questions or if you want to add something, please comment below. Otherwise, keep making this world a better place, and I will see you next time.